What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to write the equation of a polynomial given the zeros, all right? So there's basically two steps we have to do. So the first step is going to be finding our factors, and the way we're going to do that is just directly from our zeros. Once we find our factors, then we're just going to multiply all those together, right? So let's start with the first step, finding our factors. And the way that you do that is just by setting x is equal to all of these. So we're going to say that x is equal to 3, x is equal to -5, and x is equal to 0. Okay. Now what you want to do is just move whatever numbers you have on the right, move them to the left side with the x. So for example, here we have a positive 3, so to move it to the other side of the equal sign, we just have to subtract 3, right, from both sides. So here on this side we get x minus 3, and 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so here we end up with x minus 3 is equal to 0. This part right here, the x minus 3, is a factor. Okay, same thing over here, x is equal to -5. In order to move the -5, just add 5 to both sides. So then here we get x plus 5, and here we get that it's equal to 0, right? So then again, this thing right here, the x plus 5 is a factor. Now here we have x is equal to 0. Now 0 is not positive or negative, so there's no real way to move it over, right? Because I mean, we could say, okay, just add 0 to both sides. So then on this side we get x plus 0, and then that's still just equal to 0. Now whenever you add or subtract 0, it doesn't change the value of the number, right? So instead of x plus 0, we could just say x is equal to 0. Okay, so what we just got right here is the exact same thing as what we started, right? So we could just left it like that. But in any case, this right here, again, is your factor. So in this case, just x is our factor. So in order to write our polynomial, now we're going to multiply all our factors together. So we're going to say that f of x is equal to this first one right here, x minus 3. And then here we have x plus 5. And then here we have just x. Okay, so to multiply these two binomials together, we can just FOIL, right? So we're going to say that f of x is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 3x minus 15. And we're multiplying by x over here. And actually, I'm going to bring it on the left side over here, because normally, whenever you have factors by themselves, they're on the left side. So we're going to say, we're going to write it like that. Okay, now we can simplify what's in here a little bit, right? So this is going to be equal to x times, so we have x squared here, and then here in the middle we can combine these to positive 2x, and then here we have minus 15. All right, the last thing we have to do is just distribute this x into the parentheses. So then our final answer is going to be that f of x is equal to, so x times x squared, that's equal to x cubed. X times 2x, that's equal to positive 2x squared, and x times -15 is -15x, right? So then that would be your final answer right there. So if you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions or want to see any other examples, just let me know in the comment section below.